Karena ketakutan itulah yang membuat ekspresi wajah mereka itu sangat tegang, ya, sangat kaku. Bila dia memasuki negara Malaysia, mereka itu takut paspor mereka itu di-banned, ataukah akan ada serangan-serangan yang mereka khawatirkan yang tidak terduga datang. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bertemu lagi bersama saya di sini Indra S7, dan selalu saya menyapa Anda dan mendoakan semoga kita semuanya dalam keadaan baik-baik saja, sehat senantiasa. Amin amin ya robbal alamin. Guys, di sini coba Anda lihat layar kaca Anda, ada tampilan yang berbeda dari saya, yaitu saya menggunakan baju yang lain daripada biasanya ya guys ya. Yang mana hari ini masih lagi suasana lebaran hari raya, jadi saya akan segera mengucapkan minal aidin wal faizin, mohon maaf lahir dan batin, selamat Idul Fitri 1445 Hijriah ya guys ya. Karena saya juga tahu bahwa hari raya di Malaysia itu sebulan penuh ya guys ya, makanya saya tetap bergembira di hari raya ini guys. Oke, di sini rupanya ada satu cerita, satu video yang baru saya temukan guys ya. Ini terkait tentang pasangan Mat Saleh yang keluar dari negara Malaysia menuju ke negara Thailand. Nah, ceritanya bahwa kemarin mereka pernah mengupload video saat mereka keluar dari Malaysia menuju ke negara Thailand, dan video itu sangat-sangat viral di negara Malaysia. Viral sekali guys ya, bahkan masuk ke negara Indonesia kabar tersebut. Ini terkait video yang sangat viral yang mereka upload di akun YouTube mereka. Ini sampai-sampai menyeret oknum kepolisian ya guys ya, atau oknum polis di Raja Malaysia. Bahkan beberapa oknum polis tersebut masuk ke dalam sel penjara ya guys ya. Nah, ini atas dasar video yang viral tersebut dan juga menyeret beberapa oknum yang masuk penjara atas video yang mereka upload, tentunya mereka ini merasa gelisah ya guys ya, merasa resah dan juga ketakutan untuk kembali lagi masuk ke negara Malaysia. Mereka sedang berada di Thailand, tapi saat mereka masuk ke negara Malaysia lagi, ini mereka takut, resah, gelisah, waspada, dan tidak tenang. Karena video mereka upload kemarin itu sudah sangat-sangat viral. Bahkan menyeret beberapa oknum untuk masuk ke dalam sel penjara. Nah guys, namun di sini apa hendak dikata, mau tidak mau, suka tidak suka, mereka wajib untuk kembali lagi ke negara Malaysia. Dengan rasa takut, dengan rasa was-was, kembalilah mereka ke negara Malaysia dan penuh dengan pikiran yang tentu membuat mereka ketakutan ya guys ya. Namun apa yang terjadi? Apa yang terjadi sesampainya mereka di negara Malaysia? Hal yang tidak terduga terjadi di sana. Hal yang tidak pernah mereka pikirkan selama ini terjadi di negara Malaysia. Nah, kita akan melihat bagaimana respon orang-orang Malaysia dan juga beberapa oknum polis dan juga pihak imigrasi melihat mereka masuk lagi ke negara Malaysia. Apa yang terjadi di sana ya guys ya, dan bagaimana respon wajah mereka melihat pasangan YouTuber asing ini kembali lagi ke negara Malaysia, karena videonya pernah viral beberapa waktu yang lalu. Oke, tanpa banyak berbasa-basi, kita akan langsung melihat videonya. Jom.
They never really go to plan, but heading back to Malaysia this time has added an extra level of nervousness, because when we were there last time, we had a bit of an incident with the police. Basically, we got pulled over for speeding, but what we didn't realize at the time was that we were actually being bribed.
It's a number for you and you pay at police station, okay?
Okay, perfect. Can.
Oh, pay here.
Nah, kejadian ini guys ya, pastinya Anda ingat guys.
Going viral, and we ended up on every news channel in Malaysia.
3 traffic police officers have been remanded for allegedly requesting a bribe from a British couple to settle a traffic summons.
So we were not quite sure how the authorities will welcome us at the border and beyond.
One of the things we had to organise to get back into Malaysia is an onward flight, because whenever you enter, they need to see that you're leaving. Well, the problem is, we don't really know when the ship is to India, and so it's very hard to book a flight in advance, but we've booked an AirAsia flight. We paid for the flexi so we can change it. So we have actually booked the flight from KL to Kolkata. That sounds mad. Can you imagine van life in India?
Well, we haven't even been there on holiday, let alone taken a vehicle there, so it's going to be fascinating, and I'm excited to get driving in India.
China would have actually been a lot easier in some ways because you're with a guide and you have to drive across China in like 3 weeks, and then it's across some of the stands, Georgia, northern Turkey. It would have been a direct route, but this is the only route that we can now travel as Brits in a van, trying to drive back to Europe. So yeah, it's not easy at all. But we'll do it.
And the challenge has always been about getting ourselves and our van around the
Masih berada di Thailand ya guys
As
ya.
we're driving along, you see trees, lots of trees with these long, like pods hanging
Masih
off
dalam
them.
perjalanan menuju Malaysia.
When we were with Paddy, he actually said that they were pods for the stinky beans that apparently they put in curries over here. Minutes to the border. How you feeling? You know, every border we do, there's a problem. I don't think we've ever had one that's gone smoothly yet.
Yeah.
So I don't know what today's going to throw at us, but if all goes according to plan, we should be in Malaysia in a couple of hours.
And no two borders are the same. You can cross the same border 2 or 3 times, and depending on whoever's at the border, it can be a different experience. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, fingers crossed.
Oke guys, saya tidak sabar lagi ya menantikan bagaimana apa yang diperlakukan terhadap mereka ya guys ya, orang-orang Malaysia, terutama orang-orang imigrasi ya guys ya, karena video mereka ini pernah sangat viral sekali.
So originally when we did the vehicle paperwork, they said make sure you go to customs before you go to immigration and hand your passports in. But there's actually 2 customs offices, so we're not really sure which one we need to go to. There's one that says it's closed.
yeah, Google says it's
11.
closed. It may not be though.
So we'll try that. If not, there's the one that we walked to where they stamped us in. Okay, so it does say there's a customs house on the left. Oh, there you go, customs house. Okay, we're going in. We'll see you in a minute. Okay, it's not here. We have to do it at the border.
Oke, mereka akan sampai ke perbatasan ya.
A couple of miles back to here if they sent us back. We've still got quite a way to the border, and already you can see there's lorries all waiting outside customs house here. Might be a busy border, I'm not sure. We're just entering the town of Danok, which is, for those of you that have been following us for a while, this is where we entered into Thailand a couple of months ago, and it didn't quite go according to plan, and we spent 9 days waiting for the paperwork here. Hopefully we don't have that problem again. But the Vista Hotel there, that is the hotel that we stayed in whilst we were here. And the border is literally a short distance in front of us. In fact, the agent that we use has just messaged to say just drive straight up to the border. So we are heading in the right place. There is loads of trucks parked up now. Not on mine, there's no bikes shipping out of that side. Like that. Wait.
Sorry.
Because they just come on through, don't they?
Fortunately, I'm a professional driver.
You are, Marianne.
Oh, these trucks, this is wild.
I think the trucks have a separate lanes. That's why it's bollarded off. In fact, the 3 cars in front are all Malaysian cars, probably heading back. So I think we've avoided the lorry queue. Oh, there you go. Look, cars and motorcycles, buses and vans and trucks. Okay, we're going to go and try and get Trudy stamped out. So we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we went in and we asked the guys. They said, if you're in a vehicle, not a motorbike, just drive around, go to the passport, and then you visit the building after the passport. So it's the same as when we arrived. So now we're going to drive through immigration and then go to the building. So camera's off again and we'll update you.
That's my sticker. No Instagram, no nothing on it.
That's okay. Here we go. We met this guy. What's your name?
Tristan.
Tristan.
Yeah, I'm on a world record attempt to be the youngest person to circumnavigate the world on a motorcycle.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's
that's
where are you
amazing.
Oh, asal Frankfurt Jerman ya.
Frankfurt in Germany.
There you go. He's driven.
My nephew lives in Frankfurt. So there you go.
He's driven from Germany. Crazy man. He's more crazy than us. Yeah, that's a cool trip.
21 years
21,
old.
going around the world.
Take care, Tristan. See you
Bye.
again. Bye.
Welcome back to Malaysia. We did it.
Oh, akhirnya mereka
It was a
bisa
very
masuk ya.
interesting experience. Every single person from the police, the other police counter, the immigration and customs all looked at us and went, "Oh, you're the guys on YouTube, right?" And we were like, "Yes." So yeah, but they still let us in. So welcome back to Malaysia. We're very pleased to be back. We're looking forward to our short time here while we prep to ship on. But yeah, we've got a hotel booked about an hour south of here. So yeah, sit back, relax, enjoy the drive as the sun goes down here in Malaysia.
Oke, alhamdulillah mereka udah sampai di Malaysia, guys. Dan ternyata orang Malaysia tidak menolak ya untuk kedatangan mereka. Datang lagi ke Malaysia.
Thank you everybody for welcoming us back. We love Malaysia. We will be back again in the future.
We love Malaysia.
We are going to the port and shipping to India.
It was such a relief to have made it back into Malaysia, and with such a warm welcome from both the authorities at the border and the people on the road. Thank you, Malaysia.
Terima kasih Malaysia.
Just one point from the border crossing. Online it says that we didn't need a carnet, but actually at the border, even though we're coming over land, we did need a carnet. So just bear that in mind if you're planning to do such a trip.
Wait guys, kita pause di sini, pause, dan Anda lihat guys bagaimana wajahnya, bagaimana ekspresinya ketika saat mereka sudah masuk ke negara Malaysia. Bedakan dengan waktu tadi video di awal mereka masih lagi berada di Thailand ya, ingin masuk perbatasan Malaysia. Bagaimana raut wajah mereka guys. Sebelum dia masuk Malaysia, ketegangan terjadi guys. Kita lihat wajah mereka tuh penuh dengan rasa ketakutan dan juga was-was saat masuk ke Malaysia, ingin masuk ke perbatasan itu, ingin masuk ke negara Malaysia. Mereka terlihat sangat was-was sekali, sangat tegang ekspresi wajahnya guys ya. Karena juga mereka berpikir, apakah paspor kami di-banned sama petugas yang ada di Malaysia terkait tentang video viral yang pernah mereka lakukan guys. Ternyata tidak ya. Nah, bedakan saat ekspresi mereka masuk negara Malaysia. Ternyata apa yang dia katakan ini, Malaysia menyambut kedatangan kami dengan tangan terbuka, dengan sangat hangat ya. Bahkan karena video viral mereka itu, banyak sekali petugas-petugas bea cukai dan juga polis yang tentu lebih mengenal mereka ya guys saat ini. Oke, kita lanjut lagi, play. Akhirnya masuk juga negara Malaysia dengan ekspresi ketakutan ya di awal tadi. Namun saat masuk, apa yang mereka rasakan?
Toll booth, but we've still got our touch and go card from last time, and it's still got credit on it, which is amazing. We accidentally overtopped it when we left. There's somebody waving. Trudy's famous in Malaysia now.
It appears so.
Terkenal di Malaysia sekarang.
The sun's just going down over the paddy fields here in northern Malaysia. It looks absolutely
Jalannya saja udah beda ya guys.
Which is on this golf course, I think. But it's out of town.
Di Malaysia juga terlihat sangat rapi ya.
Listen to those bugs. That's a welcome.
Wah, akhirnya mereka sampai di penginapan ya guys.
Oh, good morning. I don't feel like I've slept enough last night. I forgot the time difference. Malaysia is an hour ahead. So yeah, so it's only 7:30, which is 6:30 Thai time. Morning, pups. How you doing? Oh, it's definitely cooler here. Oh, the sun's just coming up in the distance there. Oh, it is the best time of the morning, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, let's show you the plan for today on the map. So we're currently about here, and the plan today is we're going to drive all the way south of Kuala Lumpur to Seremban, which is where we're going to leave Trudy at Camper V, who's going to do a little bit of work on her before we ship her, and then we'll get a grab back to KL, where we'll base ourselves until the shipping's sorted and Trudy's sorted. So it's about 5.5, 6 hours drive today. We better hit the road. Right, let's rock and roll.
Baby monkey.
We just had a family of monkeys run across the road. I still can't get used to having monkeys.
Honestly, it's just unbelievable. The trees moving by the side of the road and then a family go running.
It's nice to be back in Malaysia. Sad that it's going to be such a short trip, but I'm sure we'll get some nice food. Funny how I always think of food.
It's not funny that you always think of food.
I'm a foodie.
You just eat, sleep, dream food. Oh no.
Oh, we're next to a police car. Is that a police car?
Yeah.
Right, keep going, it's fine.
Yeah.
If you don't do nothing wrong, you don't do nothing wrong, right? He's looking at you.
Is he?
Yeah.
Probably thinking, let's just get out of here.
Oh great, right by the red traffic light. He spotted you.
Hi, good morning, selamat pagi.
They waved the window down and looked at us. All good, they gave a nice smile
They
away.
did, that was really sweet. He gave me
That's
a
what I
massive
mean.
grin. He gave me the biggest grin.
You have one little incident,
Yeah.
you can't let it change your opinion of a country. It's just an incident. Every other interaction has been wonderful, so I'm sure there's no problem. Turn left here.
We decided to take the main highway south so we could drop Trudy off and start arranging the next leg of the adventure as soon as possible. Whenever we ship, there's so much to organise, and with India's hot summer fast approaching, we needed to ship as soon as possible.
Wow, might take longer than 6 hours.
I get to spend quality time with you.
Oh, quality time with my wife.
Yeah.
What more do I want, right?
Exactly.
So while we're driving, we'll just give you a quick outline of the work that we're planning to do on Trudy. If you remember, when we shipped to the US, we had some stuff stolen from the back of the van. And that's because when you ship roll on, roll off, you leave the keys with the shipping crew and they have access to everything in your van. So what we're looking at doing is building some kind of support behind these two seats and putting extra locks on the side door and back door, because that way they only have access to the cab where we're sat now and everything in the back will be secure. That's if all goes according to plan. I don't know whether it's possible, but the guys at Camper RV said they'll have a look for us. Of course, when we shipped from Korea, we were on a flat rack and we didn't have to leave the keys. We kept the keys. So if we do have that option, we will do that. But beautiful landscapes, these hills and the forest, the trees are absolutely stunning.
Yeah, the mountain tops are absolutely pristine jungle. The flatland's been farmed, hasn't it? But you can see that there's still so much of the rainforest.
Yeah, it's definitely very, very green.
Which is helping with the smokiness in the air.
Yeah, it's very smoky today. Normally the smoke comes from fires, I believe in Indonesia. But Thailand had smoke from burning the farmland and it seems a bit smoky here. It's taken how long? 8 hours, 8.5 hours. It's been a hell of a drive.
Yeah, Google said 5, but it was 8. There was bad traffic.
There you go. So Sham is going to look after our van for us, right, Sham?
Then give the policeman.
Why? Cut that. So they're gonna try and build the shutter and do a few other bits.
Okay.
So we're leaving it in Sham capable
Muslim,
hands.
In Muslim, they said, Inshallah, I will do for you.
Inshallah. Mashallah. Okay. Go to KL. The heavens have opened.
Like a river. With thunder and lightning.
Okay. Terimakasih. Jumpa lagi. Thank you very much. This is the same flat we stayed in last time. With Molly, when we first arrived in KL. Oh, there we go. Home sweet home.
Make sure you
Dan itu tadi guys, demikian baru saja kita saksikan bagaimana ya ekspresi yang mengejutkan sekali dari dua bule ini ya. Saat mereka masih lagi berada di Thailand untuk masuk negara Malaysia, mereka itu takut guys. Ya, karena apa? Karena ketakutan itulah yang membuat ekspresi wajah mereka itu sangat tegang, ya, sangat kaku. Bila dia memasuki negara Malaysia, mereka itu takut. Dan itu yang ia katakan berulang-ulang. Karena apa? Karena video mereka itu pernah sangat viral di Malaysia. Mereka upload ke YouTube mereka ya guys ya. Jadi saat mereka upload video itu viral dan juga terbawa-bawalah beberapa oknum polis ya yang terkait tentang masalah ini. Ya Anda pasti ngerti apa yang saya maksud. Masuk ke penjara ya guys ya. Dan itu membuat mereka was-was untuk masuk kembali. Apakah mereka diterima? Apakah paspor mereka itu di-banned? Ataukah akan ada serangan-serangan yang mereka khawatirkan yang tidak terduga datang? Ternyata saat masuk Malaysia, ekspresi mereka langsung berubah 180 derajat. Dan mereka katakan yang sebenarnya ya, apa yang mereka dapati yaitu adalah sebuah kehangatan dari banyak orang yang telah mereka temui di Malaysia. Nah, tadi juga kita melihat mereka juga menemukan orang-orang Malaysia yang begitu ramah kepada mereka. Dan juga pengakuan dari turis ini ketika mereka bertemu dengan pihak imigresen, bea cukai dan juga polis ya, mereka mendapat perlakuan yang sangat hangat ya guys. Nah, inilah yang dikatakan tentang perbaikan. Nah, perbaikan inilah yang tentu sangat bernilai positif guys. Tentang hal apa itu? Bahwa kita pernah mendengar, kita pernah melihat video viral yang pernah dia-upload. Ini terkait tentang ada oknum polis di masa itu yang sedang bermasalah ya guys ya. Lalu setelah sistem itu berubah di Malaysia dan kita lihat hasilnya seperti apa. Ada satu perubahan dampak yang positif ya guys ya. Nah, inilah yang dimaksud dengan orang-orang Malaysia itu mau belajar dari kesalahan. Nah, ketika kita belajar untuk memperbaiki diri, kita lihat apa hasilnya. Kedepannya jauh lebih baik, lebih hangat ya dalam berkomunikasi dengan orang-orang asing. Jadi membuat merasa betah. Dan kita dengar tadi apa yang dikatakan oleh turis asing ini guys. Mereka sangat merasa aman dan nyaman di Malaysia dan sangat menyesal karena mereka hanya beberapa saat saja di sana. Dan tentu karena itu mereka akan terbang lagi ke negara India guys. Namun penyesalan itu datang saat mereka segera meninggalkan negara Malaysia. Karena apa? Karena perubahan tadi ya. Karena kehangatan yang telah mereka ciptakan kepada turis asing itu sangat membekas di hati turis asing ini guys. Dan itu tidak akan pernah terlupakan oleh mereka. Suatu saat nanti pasti mereka akan datang lagi dan ingin menjumpai lagi kehangatan-kehangatan yang mereka terima di negara Malaysia. Baik, demikian tadi video aku. Semoga video ini bermanfaat bagi kita semua. Dan aku mohon diri, mohon maaf jika ada kesalahan kata, kesalahan sikap aku kepada Anda semua, mohon dimaafkan. Dan aku akhiri, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.